Hello children, I am going to start class 12th Political Science Book 2 Chapter 3 Part 2, that is Politics and Planned Development. In this we have already covered in the first video about what was the economic development, how will be taking place, and India in front of India there was two options, that was whether they want to follow socialist model of USSR or they want to follow capitalist pattern of US. So when the critics, they said, the planners over there, they said it's better the India opt both the elements, the good ones of both the economy, and they opted for the mixed economy. So India is a mixed economy, capitalist along with the socialism, like equality, welfare of the people will be there, right? Then we also covered about how the planning will take place with the limited resources. So priority basis. First 5-year plan, which was there in 1951, it emphasized mainly on the agriculture sector, because for any country food is the main thing which everyone in the country should get. Then second 5-year plan, when they thought now we have become self-reliant in the food food items, let us now concentrate on the faster rate of development. So they said, okay, now second 5-year plan mainly will be for the industrial sector. Then we also did then third 5-year plan. Again there was a critics, they said that first 5-year plan only agriculture emphasized, second 5-year plan industries. So third 5-year plan emphasized on the education and health care. So like this all these 5-year plans continued, and at present it is the 12th 5-year plan going on, that is from the year 2012 to 2017. Now in this 5-year plan, they have mainly emphasized on the infrastructure development, that is transport and communication, right? Now in this we will be covering about what was the key controversies about the government plan, right? Then we will be doing about the Green Revolution and what was its consequences. Let us start with the first topic in this, that was about the key controversies. What was the controversy? Like first was agriculture versus industries. Now the people said, the critics said that the government has only and only worked for the agriculture sector, and so many reforms they have made. That was land reforms they have done, like bringing all the small lands together, consolidated, and then giving it to the landless farmers. And also small pieces of land will bring together and become large, and then modernization, modern technology can be used and more production can be there. But in reality what happened, only the big land owners only benefited from there, because they were powerful, they had power, they had linked with the political parties, politics, so only it benefited the land owners only. So that was a controversy which was happening, whether it will be agriculture or industry. In the industry also it happened the same thing. In the industrial sector also, only the private industries it was given, but with the restrictions that they have to follow rules and regulations of the government. Like if they want to set up industry, they have to take license. For the investment also they have to take permission. So when these things will happen, when more of the control of the state will be there, government will be there, naturally the corruption will be there, because to get your work done you will be paying and get your work automatically done. So corruption, increase in corruption it went. So the controversy was first 5-year plan, when they emphasized only on agriculture, so industrial urbanization was not there. Where industries they have invested more, agriculture was totally neglected. So this was the first controversy. Now second controversy was about the public sector and private sector. Now they were saying that heavy industries usually was taken over by the public sector because it requires lot of investment, and small industries was given to the private sector. But here also they were saying that government is helping the private industrialization. They are getting more profit and neglecting the poor people in the country. So the cycle of poverty is remaining there only. Right. So this was also the second controversy. Then what happened? In 1960s, what happened? India has fought two wars. One with China and the other one with Pakistan. Same time, the another thing also happened. That was famine. Now, famine took place in India in various parts of the country. And the Bihar was really hit more in the famine. So, during that time, what happened? There was food crisis, shortage of food. Now, India has decided to protect its industries. So what they did, they have put tariff on the imports. So that time what happened when they put tariff on the imports, no foreign investment they want. They don't want any aid from the foreign country. But now in this case what happened, they have to take the foreign aid because there was shortage of food. So they have taken help from the USA for taking the wheat from there. Now, when they have taken, now what happened? The USA started intervening in the economic policy of the India's country because they have pushed India to change its economic policy. Okay, so this was also one of the criticism against the government model which they have opted for. Then the Green Revolution. Now the government decided how we cannot depend only on imports. Let us make some reforms. Let us change our strategies. So what they have done for this, the Green Revolution came into existence. I think children, everyone is aware of what was Green Revolution. Now in the Green Revolution, government has provided high yielding variety seeds to the farmers so that production will increase and of good quality. And we can compete with the foreign countries. And then insecticides were given, pesticides were given, fertilizers were given at subsidized rate. Irrigation facilities was given. They were given loans that they can have the tube wells and electricity and so on for the farmers. So like this, what happened? We really became self-reliant in the food and self-sufficient. In fact, we have grown more than what we required in the country. So in this, the government promised the farmers that don't worry about your production. If the production will be more than what is required in the country, that will be taken up, that will be purchased by the government at the good prices. If they will not get good prices outside. So government started having the buffer stock, like keeping the stock. This they have learned when they have got the crisis in their country for the food because famine and then wars. So they said it's better in future to tackle with such problems. It's better if we have some stock with us. So that is known as buffer stock, right? So like this, we have come out of this crisis. So in this lesson, we have done about the controversies which was against the government. That was whether they have done right for the public and the private industries, whether they have done good for the agriculture or the industrial sector versus, or whether like when there's a shortage, what should be the planning of the government. So these all things came up in this lesson, chapter. So I hope children, it is very clear. Remember one thing, now 12th 5-year plan is going on, which is emphasizing more on the infrastructure. That is from 2012 to 2017. Thank you.